Hi everyone, it's Killshot 99 Gaming. This is Play Dead Live, the Morgue. We got VOX, we got SLY, we got Snowballs, and no walls. This is going to be another good one. I'm fired up. I am ready to get into tonight's game. I've been looking forward to this game all day long. A shot of redemption for me. I'm going to try to get it right. My focus is on the scoring. You know what? I think I'm going to stop with the jokes. No, you know what? I'm not. I think I'm going to do something. I'm going to start out tonight's stream with a dad joke, and a couple of announcements. So, how do you know when a dad joke becomes a dad joke? You give up? It becomes apparent. All right. You know what? The reason I did the dad joke is we're going to do a little something Saturday night. So we've got this match tonight. I'm very excited about this match for a couple reasons. One, I love our game, and I love when all of you guys show up and play the game and the time and the energy that you invest in it. This is the last Faction War match of 2022. We have had a great 2022. We've had Faction Wars. We've had a great story. We've had pet battles. We've had Swarm. Rolled out a lot of new things. We worked on the portal. We really thought that we were going to roll out the portal last February, but we're closer. We're better. We did a lot of portal testing as well. So we're so close. We're so close to a lot of really, really cool things. We're off tomorrow night, and then Friday night is our last story of 2022 before we transition. This time last year, you guys were stuck in a snow globe. I mean, let me just remind you where you were. You just went through A Christmas Carol story, The Ghost of Christmas Present, Christmas Past, Christmas Future, and you were in a snow globe. So pretty wild stuff. That's how far we've come in the last year. So I am very, very excited for everything that we're going to do. So we've got that coming up Friday. We got to level up. So tonight we play. Nope, you weren't very old yet. That was later on. That was in the Dark Crypts. No, you guys had 10 minutes to break out of a snow globe, which you didn't do, by the way. There was like a little house there, a little fireplace. You guys were in the snow globe, and you're climbing up on the house, going down the chimney, in the chimney fire. So it was good stuff. So Friday night, we got to level up, and I'm gonna do a 999 New Year's Eve bash. I'm gonna tell you guys what. One, it's not to take you guys away from your families. I get that people are gonna be doing things. We are in addition to, because believe it or not, a good portion of our group stays at home on New Year's, which is perfectly fine. I want you guys to stay at home. I want you guys to stay at home and be safe. So Saturday night, between 7 o'clock and 9 o'clock, I see B-Dub in the house. Good luck, Sly. Good luck, Vox. Enjoy, have some fun. Fight hard, get it done. So I want to do an official stream with you guys. I'm going to do it. We're going to pop in for a little bit. But I'm going to do a 2-hour stream. And I'm going to do some dad jokes. And I'm going to do some Freestyle Friday. And I'm going to do some random things. And I'm going to do some Kills karaoke. Right, Villar? Villar's going to be fire. So from 7 o'clock to 9 o'clock, I'll have a few beverages. I'll be drinking live. So you never know what we're liable to do. But, I know sometimes we do it and some people say, hey, like I'm going to be out and do it. That's fine. Check in. But if you're at home, you finish up, you're home, you're watching TV, you're chilling like I'm going to be doing, then we're going to do an official stream. I know Daryl's probably going to be working. Probably going to be working with some football on. But he may pop in for a few seconds to say what's up to everybody. But some of you guys might be here the whole time, and that's great. Want you guys to be here. It'll be fun, it'll be casual, and it'll be a 999 New Year's Eve blast. and that is going to be our final stream. I was going back and forth on it, but we've done this like every year. And then I was thinking, like, there's something missing out of this New Year's Eve. And it's like, well, we have not made an announcement. Let's get the 999 group together. There's going to be some Walking Dead fans there. There's going to be some old school gamer fans there. It's going to be our PDL group's going to be there. And you just never know what we're liable to do. So we're going to have a lot of fun with that. 7 o'clock to 9 o'clock. If it runs a little bit over, who knows? But that's going to be kind of the parameters. So looking forward to having all of you guys here. It is a tradition, and we're going to have a whole lot of fun with it. So I'm excited about that. And then after I do that, New Year's Day, so Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, nothing going on. We'll have a blackout period. I'll be working on inventory. I'm going to get inventory out to you guys Tuesday. Then the following Wednesday, we got these two going at it again, except next time it'll be SLY going to VOX. And then January 6th, we kick off year number 4. And I could not be more happy about the story in year number 4. It's good. It's very good. So I think you guys are really going to enjoy what we have in store. Next year is going to be a year of new gaming. It's going to be a year of the portal. And I'm not adding anything new to the portal until we get a portal. I've made that crystal clear with the developers. I added auction house, I added crafting, and all these cool things that I wanted to get in there, and I did. But I just had to hit the pause button for a little bit and say, let's get our portal rolled out. And then once we do that, I think the next thing we're going to do is we're going to build our version of Play Dead Live. That's going to be the next game, I think. It's going to take probably 7 to 8 months to get that. So that's what you guys can look forward to. Online inventory, crafting, auction house, all the cool stuff that we've been waiting on for a long time. All right, let me get into tonight's action because we do have some action. Great gear, good updates, everything. But again, I'll send you guys out an official thing. You don't have to RSVP, but if you want to, let me go ahead and do it now. How many people here know you're going to be there Saturday night? Give me a 999. If you know you're going to be there, definite. Not going to hold you to it, but just want to have an idea who might pop in. Some people might just pop in, and that's okay too. But if you're definitely going to be here, we're going to do some special contests and, things. It's going to be like some Bruce Spring. It's going to be like, hey, little girl, is your daddy home? Has he gone and left you all alone? Mm-hmm. It's going to be on fire, like the boss on fire. So we will make it fun and just a little bit crazy. Random things is random. If you guys don't know what random things is, I don't know. I'm just a random person. Would you guys agree? I am probably like one of the most random people. I mean, this morning, I don't know. Kel, Amy, and Julia can tell you. Like, I drove by an organic nail bar. I don't know what an organic nail bar, and the first thing I'm thinking is like, you can eat fingernails. It's like, I know it sounds weird, but it's like, that's what's going, like, why do you need organic fingernails? I'm mind blown with this. So then I just came up with this whole other list of organic things. Like, anyway, that's the type of stuff that's liable to happen on Saturday night. You just never know. We'll debate it. We will go in great detail. Okay. All right, so I'm going to show you guys some standings, some of the stuff as we wrap up the year. This season is super, super close. Check this out. We got, I won't necessarily say mirrors pulling away, but 7 wins halfway through the season, pulling away a little bit, 7-4. But look at the point differential. This is the thing that should concern you guys a little bit. Other teams, you need to go to the drawing board. Mirror with a 3,244 point differential. A lot of different style of games. That's not just one style of game. 7-4, certainly very, very respectable record. Look how many points they scored. You got Ark at 5-6, couple games back, but certainly second half of the season can make a run. SLY playing tonight. SLY trying to get to 6-4, and VOX has played super, super close this season. 3-6, But you know, when VOX has all their pieces, how dangerous they are. Again, December 28th, you can see the style of match. Next week, regulation match. Been a while since we had one of those. And then January 9th, after we kick off next year, we've got Red Wedding, SLY and Mirror. That might be for first place at that point in the season. Then you got VOX and ARC. So, good stuff, everybody. Take it to the PCP points. We didn't have any change in the gold bars the other night because we didn't have any walls. So those stayed the same. You can see them. DZ did change a little bit. But look at Crimson Tide. One less game and still right there, leader of the pack. Crimson Dow, Cat, Kel, Moonshot, Deadly Dimes. Take it over to the Ruffled Feather. Again, no killing blows, Ruffled Feather. And the one Ruffled Feather was Dominarid. So you can see the leaderboard there, no change. Range Rover, Ron with 9, Julia with 9. I got a feeling it might change tonight. You know Ron, Range Rover Ron. But we'll see if that's the strategy. We got Dimes, Moon, Kel, and Cravenlight. Tank, we got Jim and Justice. Justice playing tonight. You can see Craven, B-Dub, Samurai, Busy B. And in the Gold Orb, B-Dub. B-Dub made her move there, Justice. Jumped above you. B-Dub with 4, Justice 3, Trigger, Julia, Kel, and Valar. All right. A lot of these items are by request, and I do have something special for those of you that picked up the bundle tonight. So let me also, before we get to this bundle, let me say some things. If you guys have gotten your Patreon pack or your PDL player pack, give me a 999 in chat because I got to pause the stream for a minute. These things are amazing. They're amazing. So, a couple things. One, let me say this, okay? Our Patreons, we always do something a little bit different. All right, number one, everybody that plays the game will get a t-shirt. They get something because you guys are playing in a tournament. So we want to get something out to everybody. But we don't ever send the same thing out to everybody because our Patreons are paying $25 a month. They have a Patreon membership, third-party site. They're supporting some of our endeavors. And also, they get 2 of those mailings a year. They get one of them in June. They get one. Now, we ran a little bit past June this year. I think it was August. But you get 2 of those a year. The other thing that Patreons get is every quarter they get a bundle. So they're paying $25 a month, and they get a $70 bundle every quarter. So the bundle almost pays for the Patreon membership. It's a $5 difference. But then by the time we add in the items, the mailing, and again, we don't make any money off of it. Kel spends a lot of time off of it. It's just something we like to do to have the keepsakes and the mementos, all of those things. But it's fun. We enjoy it, and I see you guys enjoy it. So I want to kind of acknowledge that and thank Kel for all the hard work that she puts in with that. And I know you guys are enjoying it. So if you're wondering why some people are, get different items, it's because the Patreon packs do have a few little extras, and we do that by design. We want to take care of our patrons just like we want to take care of our players. So with that being said, I want to segue into that tonight is the same thing. We did the box event. We do a lot of giveaways, whether it's a Friday night event, whether it's dead dimes or slot spins, those things. But tonight also, I wanted to do something in tonight's bundle that's a little bit different to reward the people that have bought the bundles all year long. And again, some people can, some people can't. I understand that. But we got just some wonderful support and some very, very generous players that we have in our game. So some people that get them, they buy bundles for other people. They buy bundles for their faction. They gift items and trade items. And that's going to be a big part of the portal. So I did put something in tonight's bundle for those that picked up the bundle. And we've never had it. It's a brand new item. It's only one of them. You might see it again later on, but I wanted you guys to have something really cool at the end of the year. So here is tonight's. And do you guys like new stuff? You guys like new stuff when you don't know what it is? Like when a new piece of gear comes out and its ability, people are like, I love it. I love it. I love the new abilities. Love the new pets. All right. Well, tonight is something that it's a pretty big deal. Okay. Let me get to tonight's Epic War Bundle. And here we go. All right, so I'm going to take you from top to the bottom. And a lot of these are by request again. We've got Elixir ASC, Iron, Speed Potion by request, using a lot of speed. Unholy Smoke by request, 5 post-battle pet revives. Hexite, Dyneema, 1 of each of your waxes. Red Bundle, a lot of similar items in there, but these are go-to items that people request every single week. Cursed Red, Krampus Ruby, Mayhem, Combat Orb, Frantic 5, upgrade skins for your pet, Red Variety, Savage 6, Mag 7, Super 8, Hostile 9. Look at that middle column. Look at that gold. Cursed Blue, Krampus, Sapphire, Robust, Max Spark, requested again. Lethal, AP Arrows, requested again. Arc Spark, Wild Card, Seal Smoke, Arc Smoke, all the smokes. We might need to put together a smoke bundle soon. And also super rare smoke, the Decay Smoke. Decay Smoke is really, really good. Let's take it over to the green. Energy Orb, Arrowhead, Spider Silk, Iconic by request, Onyx by request, Max Seal, Blue Gels again by request, Fine Smoke, and the Spray. That is the AP 50 best bullet in the game. Go up top. Gold Summon Skins, Mythic Summon Skins, and a brand new gem. This is a Cursed Mangle. All right, so this will add, this is really, really good. This will add 1% to your Mangle. If you have the Mangle gear, the Mangle gear itself adds 5. You get to use it one time, right? It's an ability. It adds 5% to your AP. But the more of these Mangle gems, it'll be 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now, again, it's not a permanent stat. But if your AP is high, then you Mangle, you want a higher percentage. So if you get your Mangle up to 15, 20%, and your AP is 2,000, you can figure out how this works out and why this is such a good gem in combination with other gems. You'll see more of these. And then tonight, here is the gear. This gear is a big, big deal. First of all, something very special about this gear is it is the highest damage upgradable stat in the game. It is H450, but the damage is higher, meaning it is the first piece of gear we've ever had that is damage 500 that you can upgrade the damage and make it super, super high. It is base 170. It is AP 140, and it is a brand new ability you guys have never seen. This is called No Mercy. And No Mercy, I want you to think about it like this, okay? Echo is a setup play, right? You play Echo, you get the ability, and then you get to pass it down. Rampage, same thing. So the cool thing about No Mercy is it's a very, very powerful enhancement ability. So you need to set it up. You play No Mercy, and it does nothing that turn. But on your next turn, it says No Mercy 2, it will double your Mind Melt ability, or your Disperse, or your Ignite, or your Mangle. So if I'm playing rounds 3 and rounds 4, let's say my turn in round 3, I'm going to say, do this, do this, do this, and instead of Ignite, I'm going to say No Mercy. That means on round 4, one of these 4 abilities is going to be doubled. My Melt ability, my Disperse ability, Melt for damage, your shot damage. Disperse, specialty grenades. Ignite, regular grenades. Mangle, AP. You got every base covered here. So if you set this up the right way, you are going to be able to set it up and then on your next turn be able to put the smackdown on something. This is for elite level players. You're going to have to know when to play it, and it's for elite level defenders too, because you can't forget that people are playing No Mercy. It does not carry over to halftime. It does not. So you would have to play it in 3, 1, 2, or 3. 4 would not carry over, and then you have to play it in 5. It's a good question, but that would be the only thing you could not do. All right. So, Kel, if you can post all the cool bundles. So if you guys are ready to see, if you picked up tonight's bundle, or you're thinking about picking it up, and you want to see my gift to you tonight, give me that 999 right now. And again, this is one. It's only one. It's not two. I want you to appreciate the power of this item and also appreciate it is beautiful, okay? Here it is. This, everybody, is the one and the only Goliath grenade. The most powerful grenade we have ever put in existence. It is D320 Cluster 5. And everybody that picked up tonight's bundle gets one of these free. Use it wisely because it is going to hit hard. So here it is. This is your Goliath grenade. Never had anything this powerful before, but I wanted something at the end of the year for you guys to have that that carried a nice pop. And it's really, really awesome. I mean, the artwork is pretty amazing. All right, you can see tonight's bundles, everybody. We've got Dimes, Ron, Villar, B-Dub, Bones, Cat, Jim, Moonshot, Crimson, Justice, Dow, Flyrod, Craven, Julia, Trigger, Pope, Samurai, Football, Busy, and Kelp. You can use the grenade tonight if you want, or you can hang on to it for a bigger moment. Totally up to you. But everything in tonight's bundle is obviously usable except for the piece of gear. All right. You know what? I'm going to leave this. I'm just going to leave this up there because it's really cool looking. How about that? All right. You guys ready to get down to some business here? So we got a little bit later start tonight, but we had a lot of announcements. I think the game's going to be smooth. It's going to go pretty quick. So do me a favor. If you are playing, if you're starting, if you're J-Law, Cat, Justice, Ron, Crimson, Dimes, Craven, or Bones, those 8 players, give me your pre-match buffs, everybody. I see J-Law, Craven Light, Crimson. We got 3 on the board. Looking for 5 more. 5 more players, everybody. Let's get those pre-match buffs in here. I see Justice. I see Father Ron. I see Bones looking for 2 more. I see Cat and Dimes. All right, everybody. Good luck to both teams. No pressure on you guys. We all make mistakes. But this is the final Faction War 2022. Let's put on a show, everybody. Let's have some fun. I'm going to take you down to a brand new map developed by Busy Bee. If you'd like to screenshot it before we start moving things around. It is customized for these 2 teams that are playing tonight. So here we go. I'll take you down to the Paradise City where the grass is green and the girls are pretty. Here we go. Starting out in the tank zone. Captain Craven Light will be the captain. He'll be going first. Craven Light will be followed in the tank zone by Justice. Justice will be followed by Deadly Dimes, who's also going to be the challenger tonight. Deadly Dimes is going to be followed by J-Law the Wall, up there with no walls. J-Law is going to be followed by Bomber Bones in the rover position. Bones followed by Cat. Cat will be followed by Crimson Tide. Look, she got some neat little colorful names up there in that zone. Look at that. Nice artwork. Crimson Tide will be followed by Father Ron, who is the captain for VOX. And Dr. Dye will be challenging for Team VOX. So again, captains are Craven and Ron. The additional challengers are Dimes and Dr. Dye. One more time. Craven, Justice, Dimes, J-Law, Bones, Cat, Crimson, and Ron. Craven Light, you are the first to go. I'm going to give you 15 seconds. And he's taking Justice to the dungeon. All right, Justice going to the dungeon. We've seen this before. Now, keep in mind, Craven is going first. That means Justice will come out of the dungeon in round 2. Craven will not come out until round 3. Okay? Because Justice loses his first turn. Kind of. All right. Justice and Craven. Here's the way this works. I'm going to put a maze up on the board, and all you got to do is give me the 4 numbers. Give me the 4 numbers that get you from the left side of the maze to the exit on the right side. First person to give me that will score themselves a buff. All right? On the count of 3, just doing a little lag check here, Craven and Justice will give me a 999 on the count of 3. 1, 2, 3. All right, looks like we got good speed by both players. And again, just give me those 4 numbers to get you from left to right. Good luck, gentlemen. Starting now. All right, ooh, it's a tough one. Give me those 4 numbers. Who's going to get them first? Oh, you might hit a dead end. I think so. Did somebody hit a dead end? Justice says 3, 4, 5, 6. I like beat Craven Light to the punch. Five more seconds. Craven says 8, 5, 2, 3. It is 8. It is 5. It is 2. And it is 3. Craven, that took you a little bit of time there. Craven Light is correct. It is 8, 5, 2, 3. So let me grab these 2 players. Craven Light, which buff would you like to take to the dungeon? You can get a seal, a pet repel, or you can throw a ward. He's going to take a pet repel. All right, remember, just as a reminder, Justice has been here a couple times, just as a reminder. The rules here are, even if you die, you don't get a killing blow. And if Justice were to kill Craven, he doesn't kill the captain. So you do get a ruffled feather. So you can get a max of 225. And all health does reset when you leave the dungeon. So there's no permanent carryover, nothing to make it, I hate the dungeon, I never want to play it again. You can't lose 400, 500 points, but it does give the other team a little bit of advantage, gives them a little bit of a boost. Craven Light, you're first to go. What is your move going to be against Justice? And remember, no legendaries in the dungeon. Cannot play legends. It's got to be straight up regular weapons. Double Mythic Blade to Justice. Going to drop a seal. Mania spray ammo to Justice from the Law Dog. That's a lot of stuff. Not going to lie. Give him that seal. Justice Blade does double damage in portals. So let me know if it hits or if there's a response to some of that. All right, it hits. Justice, go take the first one, see what it looks like. Now, Craven is going interesting combo here. Craven's hitting with the double Mythic Blade, which is going to hit him for damage, but then he's using the Law Dog to push AP. All right, so he's splitting it up a little bit. Double Mythic Blade is going to take Justice from 100%. Justice, pretty good gear. Double Mythic Blade, no, is going to take him from 100 down to 62%. The Mania Spray is going to start out Justice at 2,800 base. Loaded up on base. Craven Light. Not quite the AP on the Law Dog, but good ammo, good Mania. Going to get 1,400 through after Justice 530 APR. You know, with a new player, that's what you want to do. You want to load them up on base at APR. I've got Justice down to 1,400. So Craven, he's at 6,200 health. He's at 1,400 base, which is 50%. 62 and 50%. Justice, your move. He now has a seal and also a pet repel, making it a little bit more difficult. Let me double Mythic Blaine's going to knock him down 1, and the shot's going to knock him down 1 as well. So bam and bam, and that is going to take his health down to 52 as well because of the hook. So Craven, you timed that pretty good. 52 and 50, you couldn't have hit that much better to give yourself some options. But we'll see how he responds to it. Give Justice about 10 seconds to get his move in. All right, Justice is going to go throw Stasis over at Craven. Now, it won't follow him out, but he does have Stasis. Going to drop a heal and seal. And going to go Grog. Give him 35% back. Put him about 2,300 base and 87%. All right. Craven Light, your final move. You got him at about 85% of his base left and about 87% of his overall health. A little tricky there with the Stasis move. All right, Craven bringing out brand new pet, Primus. So Primus come out. He's using that as the ability. Smart play. I think he just wanted a chance to play. He's like, hey, I got Stasis, but I can still get that bonus to it. Going to play Vines and a Spruce. All right. Vines going to break this. Going to take him down to 77. Going to drop him here. Spruce is going to hit him, take him to the rack. It's going to take him to 67. And the Spruce itself is going to take him down to 60. Oh, he put F4 on it. My bad. F4 on it. Take him down to 48. All right. Justice. Craven is, he's high on the totem pole there. Got a lot of protection. You're at 48%, 2,300 base. Craven's at 100%. Final move. And it's a good point. Good point. Double potion. Take him back to 60. He did use absorption. Challenged himself. I'll give him a warning. But it's an honest play. So you're still at 60, Justice. And man, Diana C was quick on that too. Look at that. That's some good challenging, Diana C. It's her first time as an official challenger. I like it. All right, Justice, final move. It's a tall task. Give Justice about 10 more seconds to get his move in. All right, no worries. Let's get his internet back in. All right. Hopefully he'll get logged back in before his turn, Ron, but I'm going to do him a favor, and I'm going to time him out. Craven Light, winning the mind. Craven Light, winning the soul. And truth be told, there was no attack that he was going to do to knock Craven down with all those buffs back on. So Craven Light does have an absorption, a pet repel, and also a... There he is. He's going to congratulate him anyway. That's the right move. Buford's like, hey, you got me this time around, but learn from it, become better, and you'll be whipping people in the dungeon before long, Justice. All right, take it back out. We've got Craven Light still here. I'm going to give him all of his buffs, though, that he would have had coming out. And Craven Light getting 200 points on the board for Team SLY with the MBS. Did not get the ruffled feather, though. Justice held his own, made some strong moves there, and Stasis will not come out, so he'll lose to Stasis. But let's go from Craven Light to Justice. Justice over to Deadly Dimes. Craven Light is going to use Victorium to get those extra points. Every bit of points matters. 25 extra points right there. All right, Deadly Dime's going to turn into a tank. Also going to send Boss over to Main Street. Using her legendary. Going to throw a little mirror smoke over on Ron. Ron, you ain't getting no easy night tonight. Going to go absorption. Going to put a hinder on Ron. Give Ron that -1. And Inferno to Strawman. You know, y'all should let Ron let the sleeping dog lie. Do not wake up Father Ron. He's already playing. Look at that. He's already playing blues. All right, turns into a tank. Boston Main Street. Dimes playing. Boss in 1 with Cap in 3. Tries to put out the straw man. Ron using red-blue. First blue of the game. And that's going to break Dimes' gear absorption, which is why she played the other one. All right, let's go from Dimes over to... watch how fast this is. All right, in 3, 2, 1. To J-Law the wall. I told you guys. She don't play. All right, gonna move her over to the temple steps. Cadet to the temple. Going to go boss to their chest. All right, J-Law playing boss in 1. We'll cap in 3. Going to play absorption. Going to hinder bones. Bones with a -1. Cadet to the temple. Let's put out that flame. All right, real quick recap. We got Cadet to temple. It hits. Move to the temple steps. Good. Boss to their chest. Going to drop a seal. Gold spark to bones. Absorption and hinder. All right, you got many bones there. Not many, like in abundance, but many, like tiny. Like, yeah. All right, let's go from J-Law over to Bones. Bones, you're up. I'm going to give you 10 seconds. All right, Tim, be safe. Go heels. We'll see you. All right, we got Bones and Cat. All right, going to play Putrid Choker on Ron. Now, Ron, you need to pay attention to this. So the Putrid Choker is going to hit you for D5 if it hits. So if that D5 hits, then it's also going to take H5 from you every turn you are in play. I'll let you think about that one. While you're thinking about that, I'm going to have Bones jump into Range Rover. I'm going to give her that tire. 25 points. It is a legendary attack. It can be prevented. It's a D5. So you're either going to take the 5, and it has a carryover effect where you lose 5% of your max health every turn. So by the end of the game, you'll be at 65% of your health. But it's up to you whether you let it hit. If it hits, it has a lingering effect. If it stopped, it doesn't. All right, you're going to stay in the rover zone. Going to go boss to their chest. Bones playing boss in 1. We'll cap in 3. Going to play Pet Repel and Absorption. And going to haunt Ron for health. All right, Ron, they're going to lower your health with the haunt. J-Law is going to It is not an attack, Dimes. It is an activation. Putrid Choker, activation, not an attack. Jump into range rover, stay in rover zone, boss to their chest, repel, absorption. So smoke, potion, inferno to straw man. Does the straw man hit? I won't charge you the challenge, but there's a distinction between the two. Inferno to straw man. Straw man. They are going to light up the first one. And Bones, the smoke inhalation is going to get rid of your gear absorption, but she played the other absorption. All right, she does activate the rover. And we go from Bones over to Cat. Gold Gust to Crimson. Seal, absorption, and Cadet to straw man. Does Gold Gust hit Crimson? And does the Cadet hit? All right. Gold Gust hit Crimson, breaks her gear absorption. She doesn't take any damage, but she doesn't have absorption. Cadet to straw man is going to put out the straw man. All right. Gus is stopped. Seal, absorb. Cat gets them both, and a Cadet puts out the flame. Let's go from Cat over to Crimson. Crimson Tide, your move. Got Crimson, then we got Ron. All right, she's going to play the Heal and Seal. Ron says it hits. Blaze is not a valid target. It's an ineligible target. So I'm going to let you redirect it to a player on the other team. But because there are no straw men lit up, it's not a valid target. So who would you like to hit with the Blaze? All right, going to send it over to Ron. All right. So Ron does have mirror smoke. So the attack on Ron is going to hit. Can't be prevented. And that is going to break Ron's absorption. And get rid of the mirror smoke. And the Inferno does light Strawman number 1, Ron. All right, let's go to Ron. Ron, final move of round number 1. And then Justice will get his round 2 turn. All right, Ron is going to center for points. Grab a quick 20 there, Ron. Going to jump into Rover with a seal. Ron's going to grab a tire as well. 1 tire to 1. Going to turn Dimes into an engineer. Dimes is like, I just turned into a tank. What are you doing? Also going to hinder Dimes. Give Dimes a -1. Dimes, I don't think he likes that -1 you put on him. Going to give himself another absorption. Just lost his gear absorption from the Blaze attack. All right, center for points. Gets into Rover. Seals. Turns Dimes into an engineer. Spruce to Strawman. Hinder and absorb. Craven Light says wait. And Justice, you're going to be on deck. So be ready to go. All right, Bone's going to intervene. They don't want the Spruce to be stopped. Keeping that flame going at the end of the round. So again, Ron, center for points in the Rover. Seal stays in the Rover zone. Spruce to Strawman. Stopped. And absorption. All right, at the end of round number 1, J-Law does take control of the temple. Gets a blessing. Halos. We got Cat with a halo. Got Crimson with a halo. DZ points. 25-25. Strawman. 5 points for SLY. 0 for VOX. All right, let's go to round number 2. Justice. You were pulled out of the tank zone, so you teleport back to the zone of which you were taken out. So you are back in the tank zone, and we are in round number 2. Justice, you were up. You have 15 seconds to get your move in. We got Justice, Dimes, J-Law, Bones, Cat, Crimson, and Ron. Justice going to jump into tank. And grabbing that cannonball. 25 points for Justice. Going to go to the temple. As far as he can get to the temple is the temple stairs. Because it's already occupied by his teammate. Going to put Mythic Kang on J-Law's boss. That could be worth 63. Drop a seal on himself, and he's going to spruce the straw man. Seal there, and a spruce is going to put out straw man number 1. We got 0 straw man lit up. Tank, Temple, Kang, a seal, and a spruce. Let's go from Justice over to Deadly Dimes. Deadly Dimes has a boss on Main Street. After Deadly Dimes, we got the original Speedy J-Law the Wall. Dimes going to play Mythic Kang on her own boss. I'm assuming your boss, right, Dimes? Let me know if it's different. Mythic Kang could be worth 63. Seal. And Inferno to Strawman to light that first one, Ron. Red blue from J-Law. Second blue of the game. That is going to break Dime's absorption. Interesting little thing we got going on here. All right, let's go from Dimes over to J-Law. J-Law, you're on the clock. We got J-Law, Bones, Cat, Crimson, and Ron. Bones is no longer mini Bones. She's normal size here. J-Law going to send Mythic Kang to her boss. Could be worth 63 if it caps. Going to send a dust over to Dimes. Dimes is nerfed. Going to go Inferno to Strawman and going to play a SLY Spark over to Dimes. But SLY Spark does. Oh, I'm sorry. She plays SLY Spark over to Bones because it has to be the next player. My bad. So Bones, that SLY Spark on you is going to nerf your pet damage by 25%. Craven Light, Inferno to Strawman. Mythic Dark Blue from Crimson. All right, that Inferno, Mythic Dark Blue. All right, so the next attack played by VOX is going to be nerfed 25%, Ron. All right, so the Mythic Dark Blue is going to, first of all, break J-Law's absorption, 20%. The carryover damage is going to also break her seal. Mythic Dark Blue, and it's going to nerf their next grenade by 25%. All right, let's go from J-Law over to Bones. Bones into Rover. Got a pet repel and absorption. Her pet damage is going to be nerfed if she plays a pet. After Bones, we got Cat, Crimson, and Ron. Then Craven Light will get a turn in round 3. Give Bones about 10 seconds to get her move in. All right, we got Mythic Kang to her boss. Let's drive her to the DZ. All right, she's also going to play Mythic Kang, and thought we had enough Kangs there, but apparently we did not. Get a few more set up for you guys. All right, Mythic Kang, played by Bones, could be worth 63. Going to hinder Ron to give Ron a -2. They are nerfing you, Ron. And Inferno to Strawman to light the first Strawman. Now, that lighting Strawman Bones, going to get rid of your absorption. Smoke inhalation coming back. All right, let's go from Bones over to Cat. Cat's going to play Mythic Kang to J-Law's boss. Got a Kang party over there. Cadet to Strawman. It's like a chess match tonight for sure. Craven, let me know if the cadet hits or not. It hits, so we're going to go ahead and put this flame out again. All right, let's go to Crimson. We got Crimson and we got Ron. Final 2 to go in round number 2. Crimson and then Ron. Gonna send Mythic Kang over to Main Street. Could be worth 63 when Main Street caps. Gonna go Pet Repel. Ron, you got another Inferno coming in. Let me know, Ron, if it hits or you're going to stop it. It hits. All right. And again, we're going to light it up. And we're also going to break Crimson Seal for the smoke inhalation. All right, Ron, final move of round number 2. What you going to do? Ron's going to move to the DZ. Spruce to the temple. He can spruce the other side of the temple, which means he would be the only person to be able to occupy it. All right, blitz to their Kang. They're going to play a Tanner. Red Tanner's going to break Ron's absorption. The spruce hits, putting out the flame. All right, nicely done. Moves to the DZ, blitz is stopped. Spruce does hit, which means Justice moves into the temple. So we've got J-Law and Justice. Blessing for VOX. Obviously, blessings aren't going to take down any walls. Bones in the DZ. Ron in the DZ. The DZ points look like they are 25 to 25 because they are each other's players. We got another 5 points for SLY. 0 for VOX. And a few extra halos to give out. We got 1 for Cat. First 1 for Ron. We got 1 for Bones. And we got 1 for Crimson. Captains, give me your subs for round number 3. What's the challenge, Dimes? No, after round number 1. In round number 1, you do. In round number 2, if you don't put it out in round number 1, the other team can put out your flame. If they put out the flame, they're the only ones that can occupy it for a round. So you get 1 free round to try to put it out. And if you don't, the other team can in round number 2. So it was played exactly the way it should have been played. I won't charge you a challenge, but I'll give you the explanation. Does that make sense to everybody? Trigger coming in for J-Law. Good job, J-Law. Let's put Trigger in the bomber zone. And we had a spruce. So dealt no damage. That's good. No worries. If anybody else misunderstood, I'll explain it to everybody again because it doesn't happen often. So in round number 1, the only team that can put out your flame is you. So you can put out your side, the other team put out the other side. Once you get to the end of round number 2, if a team has not put out their flame, it's open season on that flame. If you put it out in round 2, you're the only person that can occupy it. But if they put it out in round 2, they're the only person that can occupy it for a round. Now, you can always knock them out and then occupy it, but they get first go at it. Okay. Trigger for J-Law and Ray coming in for, I saw it up there, for dimes. Dimes, the dust is removed. Crimson will lose her pet repel smoke. Cat will lose her seal. All right. Are we ready to kick off round number 3? So the order in round number 3. Will be Craven, Justice, Ray, Trigger, Bones, Cat, Crimson, and Ron. Craven Light, you got a lot of buffs, a lot of seals, a lot of stuff there. You're up. Gonna steal Trigger's boss. Look at that thievery right out of the gates, Trigger. Craven Light's gonna move to the temple. He can't occupy the temple. It's available. Gonna play Cosmic Guard. Gonna go red stasis to Justice. I don't think he loved that stasis move you put on him, Justice. Sending it right back to you. Gonna send a ward over to Ray. Gonna put some dust on Ron. And gonna light a second straw man. Straw man hits, and it is gonna get rid of Craven's absorption. All right, steal a boss. Move inside the temple. Play Cosmic Guard. Red Stasis is out. Ward is out. Dusteron Inferno. We go from Craven Light over to Justice. Justice, you're on the clock. After Justice, Dime's boss will cap on Ray's turn. J-Law's boss will cap on Trigger's turn. And Bones' boss will cap on Bones' turn. Justice, then Ocean Man. Justice, about 10 more seconds to get that move in. And we got Ray on deck. Oh, hold on. Craven Light, are we playing the squid or killing the squid? I'm assuming killing, because you didn't tell me you were playing. Thank you. Kill that sucker. All right, where is Justice? Hopefully we got internet back. And and I also need buffs. Trigger, can you give me your buffs? All right, he's going to go Aces Moxie, Pet Repel, and a Cadet. All right, Moxie, putting out one flame. Cadet. Craven Light, going to put out the second one. All right. That flame is put out as well. Justice doing his part to keep the flames down. I mean, they do call him Fireman Benny. I call him Justice, but you can see why. The fireman putting out the flames. Double flame. All right, let's go from Justice over to Ocean Man. Ocean Man, you're on the clock. Oh, hold on. Craven Light, I got to back that up. Justice has stasis. Oh, boy. No Moxie. All right. I got to leave one of those flames lit up. Justice has stasis, so the Moxie cannot be played, but the Cadet puts out one of the flames. So SLY still has one flame lit up. So Ocean Man, do you want to rethink your move? Up to you. All right. Okay. But I still have to see it. It didn't show up. Ray, if you typed your move, try to post it again, because I didn't see anything. Nope. All I got is your buffs on my screen. All right. Gonna go Oxygen Wand. And that is the brand new Nirvana wand. That might be the first. It might be the first time anybody's played. I think it is because we just got it, right? All right, so he's using the oxygen wand, which is Nirvana. So Trigger had started out at 80% life. Ray started out at 80% as well, but he uses the oxygen wand, and we'll take the Nirvana wand off the board. Very well played. I like it. Now you guys can see the advantage of that. Boston Main Street. All right. Let me go ahead and cap what they have up there. So SLY getting their first flag. Also grabbing a couple of Mythic Kangs. That's going to be 63 and 63 on the boss cap. We got flag number 1. Ray's also going to stack that, get a boss up for himself, which is played in 3, would cap in 5. All right, so we got 1 flag to 0, a couple of Kangs, and Inferno to Strawman. Justice is going to play Horus. All right, so he's playing Horus. They still have 1 blue remaining. So it's a blue, but doesn't count against their blues, and that is going to stop the second flame. Okay? Oxygen 1, he gets his health back. Boss to Main Street, 3 and 5. Dropping a seal on himself. Ward goes away because he played the boss. And the grenade is stopped. All right, let's go from Ocean Man over to Trigger. All right, on Trigger's turn, VOX is going to get 3 Kangs, 63, 63, and 63, all mythic. VOX chipping away a little bit at that 200-point advantage that SLY got out of the gates, and also getting their own boss. So it looks like we've got 1-1. Pretty close game. Trigger's going to play Dark Boss. All right, Trigger, Dark Boss, 3 and 5. Could be worth an extra 25 if it hits. Going to drop a seal. Stealing Craven's boss. The thievery never ends around here. No boss for you, Craven. Wait a minute. Yep. There you go. All right, Dark Boss to their chest. Dropping a seal. Stealing Craven's boss. And a cadet to the straw man. And playing the cryogenic ring to Crimson. All right, so Crimson cannot play Rage Pets or Red Effects, Red Gels. So she's not going to be lighting any flames. So we're going to put this here so she knows she can only play blue. Craven, you type wait, wait. Is there 2 things that you were going to do or just 1? No worries. All right. So they're stopping the cadet. So Dark Boss is good. Seal is good. The Steel is good. Cryo is good. And stopping the grenade. All right, let's go from Trigger over to Bomber Bones. Bomber Bones, you're capping, and let's give you another 63. Looks like Kangs are even. And SLY able to get that extra boss up there. 2 flags, 2-1. She's going to head home. She's driving down to the bomber zone. Going to send Ward over to Crimson. Going to drop a seal. Going to put the slush 1 on Justice, which is going to cut his captain ability in half. So he only gets half the rage. And if he decides to release a boat later, he only gets half of that too. Ice and Nirvana are both off the board. And Inferno to Strawman is going to hit. I've got Strawman number 2 lit up. All right, Bomber Zone, Ward, Seal, Inferno, and Slush. Let's go over to Cat. We got Cat, Crimson, and Ron. Not going to jinx anybody. Last time I said it's going to be a low-scoring game. It got really high-scoring, so we'll see. Don't bet the under just yet. Sender for points. Another 20 on their way. Going to go Pet Repel. Going to put out a Strawman. Got a Cadet coming your way, Craven Light. Hits. Back down to 1 flame. Let's kick it from Cat over to Crimson. VOX, in essence, taking out a player's ability to light flames. Crimson going to play Dark Boss to their chest. Crimson playing Dark Boss in 3, would cap in 5, and could be worth a bonus 25 if it caps as well. Going to drop a Seal. And going to go E3, Dark 9, triggers Boss. And they're going to play Dark Psycho. Ouch. Now, the good news is, that's the first Psycho. Good news is she'd already played Dark Boss. But she cannot play a Legacy in her next turn. So no Dark 9, no other Legacies can be played. In round 4. Dark Boss, Seal, E3, D9. All right, let's go from Crimson over to Ron. Final move of round 3. Get Ron's move in. Those of you watching tonight, appreciate you guys watching, cheering, hanging out with us tonight. Just a question for all the other teams out there. Have you guys ever planned and put together a lineup, and about 1 or 2 rounds in, you were like, wow, this is a good lineup. I did this perfectly. Everything, the moves, the bosses, everything is just like magic. So let me know. Let me know if you've been part of a PDL planning and it's happened like that. Ron's going to drive to the temple steps. Going to go Mythic Kang to Trigger's boss. Ron playing Mythic Kang. Caps, it'll be worth 63. And no cyborgs, Ron. But a spruce to Strawman. All right, drive to temple steps. Mythic Kang. Spruce to Strawman, and it hits. And that is putting out the first flame. All right, that's the end of round number 3. At the end of round number 3, we've got a Halo for Cat. Got another Halo for Crimson. DZ's 25-25. Strawman 0-0. Temple Craven spinning around inside the temple. Justice inside the temple. Blessing for each player. Craven Light, kick off round number 4, final round of the first half. Got Craven and we got Justice. Grizz to Ron. Torment to Trigger. Light to Strawman. Ron, let me know if they hit or you want to stop them. All right, Ron, getting launched out of the Jeep. Ray, what do you call these guys that land out in the swamp? Ray's got a name for them. Swamp Thing. Father Ron taking damage from the Grizzly. Also taking 10% from the SLY Swamp. Ron sitting at 85% after the launching Grizz sends him into the swamp. And Craven Light's going to light a straw man, breaking Craven Light seal. A little bit of that kickback. The smoke inhalation is winning the game tonight. It's smoke inhalation is breaking all the seals. All right, we've got Grizz to Ron, Torment to Trigger, lighting a straw man. Let's go from Craven Light over to Justice. Justice, give you 15 seconds to get your move in. We got Justice, Ocean Man, Trigger, Bones Cat, Crimson, and Ron. Final faction war of 2022. Wow. Going to be a good one. Going to be down to the wire. Just a reminder, snowballs, no walls. Players tonight can also give up their pet phase and pack their grenades in ice. Grenades would deal double damage if you have it packed in ice. Just like Brass Monkey. Tastes death when you pour it on ice. Come on, y'all. It's time to get nice. Cooling at the locker, feeling kind of funky. Me and the crew and drinking Brass Monkey. Right? Villar knows what I'm talking about. Girl walked by, gave me the eye. I reached in the locker, grabbed a Spanish fly, mixed it with a monkey, poured it in a cup, went over to the girl. Yo, baby, what's up? That's the way I'd say it, too. Like, yo, baby, what's up? Say it like the King Ed Rock. Where's Justice? Y'all know the King Ed Rock, right? The King Ed Rock, that is my name. I know the fly spot where they got the champagne. Where is Justice? Justice, you are on the clock, my man. We got to find him. We got Justice, and then we got Ocean Man waiting in the wings. Well, this girl came up to me, says she's new in town, but the crew been said they seen her around. I thought they were right, but I didn't want to know. The girlie was deaf and she wanted to go. Think her name's Lucy, but they all call her Loose. Think I thought I seen her 8th and 40 deuce. Sender for some points. Another sender. Dust to Craven, cadet to a straw man. Craven, let me know about that cadet. It said it hits. Let's put it out again. No straw men are lit. Let's take it from Justice over to Ocean Man. Ocean Man and Trigger. Gonna send a Red King over to his own boss. And he is on Main Street. Let's put it right there. Red King could be worth 50 if it caps. 50-point Red King. Drop Pet Repel. And he's going to take a shot, which I'll be doing quite a lot of on Saturday night. Make sure you guys tune in. And Red Psycho from Justice. That is the final Psycho of the game. Team VOX. And the red in the Psycho is going to break Ray's seal. Red King, Pet Repel. Shot is stopped. We still got 0 straw man. Let's take it from Ocean Man over to Trigger. Got my hands in my pocket and my fingers on the trigger. My posse's getting big and my posse's getting bigger. Mythic King to her own boss. Could be worth 63. We send a Max Seal over to Ron. Swamp Thing, Ron. The Satanic Swamp Thing, Ron. Red Gel, Craven Light says stop. Red Psycho from Craven. First Psycho of the game. And the red in the Red Psycho. It's going to break that seal. All right, Mythic King's good. Max Seal is good. Shot is stopped. Got a little battle for the straw man going on. Let's go from Trigger over to Bones. AKA the thuggish, ruggish Bones. Y'all don't even know what I'm talking about right now. They're like, huh? Who's that? All right. Shifting Winds. Gonna take that Max Seal from Ron. Look at that, Ron. More thievery. And where are you moving it to, Bones? She's taking it for herself. You take it for yourself, but it does nothing because you're already sealed. Gonna send her for points. She's gonna slide on over to the tank zone. And Red Gel hits. All right. So that seal you already had, basically got rid of it. Because when you take the shifting winds, it would resolve automatically, but you had a seal. So that happens first. So unfortunately, when you hit this and like this straw man, that you parked your rover on top of, there we go. That one, the inhalation breaks your seal. All right, shifting wind, Steel Ron's max seal. Cinder, move to tank zone, and also red gel. Let's go from Bones over to Cat. We got Cat, Crimson, and Ron. At least Kel knew Bone Thugs and Harmony. Like nobody else even knew what I was talking about. It's hard to be an OG around a bunch of country music fans. I'm just telling you. I'm gonna have to change my game. And I'm gonna have to get into a little bit of Hank. I'm gonna have to start figuring out why all my exes live in Texas. All right, Cat's gonna Ion Craven out of the temple. Craven, I'm gonna put you over here. Gonna Talon Ron there. Look at that little switcheroo action. That was madness there. Gonna Gold Spark Bones. Bones has already been. Actually, she can be Gold Sparked. You can be Gold Sparked multiple times, and you can be Blue Sparked multiple times. So that is not a problem. Can't be stuck in place. But just like somebody else can put a blue spark on you, somebody can hit you with multiple gold sparks. Cadet to Strawman. Craven says it hits. They're putting out Strawman number 1. All right. Ion Craven. Move Ron to the temple. Gold Spark Bones. Cadet to the Strawman. All right, let's go from Cat over to Crimson. Look at VOX making some noise. Justice and Trigger. Like showing a little support. Buford says a country boy can survive. I don't know that. All I know is I'd like to spit some beech nut in that dude's eye and shoot him with my old 45. Something like that, right? Isn't that the way it goes? Why are you going to spit some beech nut in some dude's eye? That's some vile stuff. There's a lot of things I can think of to do to somebody to spit some beech nut in some dude's eye. I mean, I F5. Trixie to their Kangs. Crimson. You can't play Absorption. Luckily, you played the F5 first. You only play one potion. F5 to their Trixie to their 2 Kangs, Ron. All right, going to go double Tanners. Tanner number 1. Tanner number 2. All right, stops both attacks. All right, double Tanners are good. That is Crimson's move. Ron, final move of the first half. I mean, you got like spitting beech nut, some dude's eye. If you guys like random stuff, we will do this on Saturday night. I might even, I don't know. I come up with, I do know some country songs. I just don't know why I know them or how I know them. Like I know, if you ever go down to the woolly swamp where you better not go at night. There's things out there in the middle of them woods make a grown man die from fright. Right? Isn't that like Charlie Daniels? I think that's Charlie Daniels, right? Legend of the Woolly Swamp. I'm pretty sure it's a real song. I didn't just make it up. It's just some lyrics in my head. Things that crawl, things that fly, things that creep around on the ground. And to say the ghost of Alicia's Craig gets up and it walks around, but I couldn't believe it. I just had to find out for myself and I couldn't conceive it. 'Cause I never would listen to nobody else. Some things in this world you just can't explain. Yeah, sorry. Sorry, I got a little too excited. Got a little too excited about that song. All right, Vines to Crimson. Grizz to Crimson. Gas blast. Ron! Ron, stop doing all that stuff. Okay. What do y'all think about all the stuff Ron's doing? I don't know no Applebee song, Kel. I don't even know what she's talking about. All right. Ray's going to use the eye ring and a red blue. All right, Vines can hit. That's fine. After the Vines, they're going to eye ring to get rid of that, and then they're going to go red blue and get rid of that. Boom. She ain't moving. And that's it. That's the final move of the first half. Ron trying to get creative there. All right, let's give out some halos. Halo for Cat. Halo for Crimson. DZ looking like 25. 25. Strawman 0-0 again. Justice and Ron taking down the Temple. Getting interesting, y'all. All right, let me get round 5 subs. Cat's going to lose her pet repel. All lingering smokes are gone. All static pets are gone. That tank is out of play. So get those subs and get those buffs. I bet I could talk like really, really country if I wanted to. That's why I know all those country songs. It's in my DNA. Try to get rid of it, but it's just there. Like my mama said, you can take the boy out the country, but you can't take the country out the boy. Get these second half lineups set up for y'all. Both rovers are out of play. One tank is out of play. Ray is out of play. Dr. Die for Trigger. Ray Jen is an extra tank. Trigger is out of play. Good job, Trigger. Dr. Die going up here. Ray Jen over here. All right. Those lineups look good. Elton for Ray. Dimes will be playing Elton, and football is an extra rover. All right, so it's looking like we got Craven, Justice, Elton, Dr. Die, Bones, Cat, Crimson, Ron, football, and Ray Jen. Sounds like a lot of fun. Sounds like a close game. All right, let's kick this thing off. Craven. We start with Craven. He's solo maintenance. Don't need no champagne popping entertainment. Take him to Wendy's and grab a Frosty. But every now and then when I get paid, I gotta give my baby an upgrade. Hey, hey, hey. We end with Ragin' and go to Craven. There you go. Got my own song. Craven gonna jump in the tank, move to the temple. All right, give Craven that cannonball. It's 25 points. Gonna Talon Bones to the temple. Look at that. Doubling up. They're like, get out of here. This is our temple now. Little ghost smoke going to Ron. Ooh, look at that. Are you scared, Ron? It's a ghost smoke. Scary. And S6 Dan Ram a red gel to Ron from the Law Dog. Now you better be scared. How about that? I have Ron running. Going to intervene the shot. All right, Rajin with the intervene. All right, Tank, Temple, Talon. Go Smoke. S6 Standard Emma, Red Gel from the Law Dog. Got Ron running, but Rajin with the intervene. Let's go from Craven Light over to Justice. I'm just going to be here counting flowers on the wall. That don't bother me at all. Playing solitary till dawn with the deck of 51. Smoking cigarettes and watching Captain Kangaroo. Now don't tell me I've nothing to do. I think that's is that the Statler brothers? It's one of them brothers. It's either some brothers or some boys or some, yeah, something like that. I don't know, smoking cigarettes and watching Captain Kangaroo, that's about as bad as spitting beech nut in some dude's eye. I'm not sure. I'm not sure which is worse. I would take a vote on that. Where is Justice? Mary went to running with the traveling man. She left her mama crying with her head in her hand. Such a sad face, so broken hearted. Where's Joe? I'm singing some Oak Ridge Boys for Joe. Didn't Joe just go see the Oak Ridge Boys? You're a princess, chains around you. I'm the hero who just found you. That's my Rich. I think that's Richard Sturban. Wasn't Richard Sturban the dude with the deep voice from the Oak Ridge Boys? There's Joe and William Golden and Richard and another one. Joe, William, Richard. And I don't know who the fourth Oak Ridge boy is. Wow. I know there's at least four. I have no idea how I know this. I really don't. All right, gonna go to the temple. I'm just entertaining myself while these moves are coming in. All right, Justice is gonna be here. And just know that Dr. Dye and Elton are both at 80%. I'm going to throw a seal over to Ron and a gas blast to Bones. And red-blue from football. Final blue of the game for Team SLY. And that's going to break Justice seal. All right, let's go from Justice over to Elton being played by Deadly Dimes, right? Na, 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 na. I remember when Rock was young. Me and Susie had so much fun. Holding hands and skimming stones. Had an overhauled Chevy and a place of my own. But the biggest kick I ever got. Elton! Dwayne! That's the other one. Always Dwayne. How could I forget Oak Ridge boy Dwayne? Where is Elton? You know, Dwayne and William, I think, were the duo on Trying to Love Two Women is like a ball and chain. Trying to love two women is like a ball and chain. Sometimes the pleasure ain't worth the pain. It's a long, long grind, and it tires your mind. All right, Vines to Ron, Apostle to Ron, Boss to Main Street. All right, let's get to capping, everybody. So that was Ocean Man that just capped. We're going to give him 50 points for his Red Kang. We're also going to give him flag number 3. Three flags. They're going to stack Main Street yet again. All right, Ron, you got Vines to you. Then you got Apostle. Which is going to deal 25% of the highest stat in play to you. And then an Inferno is going to light a Straw Man, which is going to be Straw Man number 1. Now, y'all know I'm probably going to be getting singing contract offers very soon. Like some country label, they're going to happen onto this stream, and they're going to say, that dude should be singing country music. They're going to call me like Travis Atkins or something like that. That'd be my country name, Travis Atkins. I think it sounds country. Prevention the Apostle. And the Inferno's going to hit. All right. The Inferno, Dimes, when you light this up, I do have to let you know, Elton is at 70%. But Vines does hit Ron. Vines is going to break his seal. Going to get rid of his seal. It's going to take Ron down to 90. All right, let's go from Elton over to Dr. Dye. Maybe Luke. Luke sounds country too. Got to be a Travis or a Luke. Luke Travis. Ooh, that's not bad. Luke Travis. I think I'm on to something here. Dr. Dye and then Bomber Bones. Dr. Dye going to go boss to their chest. All right, so we're going to cap Trigger's Dark Boss. Going to add 25. Also a couple more. Those Mythic Kangs. Y'all know how VOX rolls. That's 5. And that's flag number 2. 2 flags to 3. This game's getting close. All right, so play that boss, Dr. Dye, playing in 5. Cap in 7. We'll send another max seal over to Ron. Blue gel. They're going to red psycho it. That's the final psycho of the game for anybody. And Dr. Dye, that red psycho is taking you down to 70. We got Dye at 70, and we got Elton at 70. False. Max seal to Ron. Standard ammo blue gel. Let's go from Dr. Dye over to Bomber Bones. We got Bones, Cat, Crimson, Ron, Football, and Ray-Jin. 2.5 rounds to play in the Final Faction War 2022. One of these teams is going to be able to say they won the final one of 2022. The other one is going to have to think about this all through New Year because they're playing again next Wednesday night. So we'll see these two teams going at it again. But we will have walls next week. We'll have regulation, regular rules, no specialties, straight up the way we've always played it. That's some craziness there. Moon loves the walls. Dow wants like a big buffet. Dow wants like a buffet match of all these random things. You'll get random things, and that'll be Saturday night. That's when you're going to get some random things. Bomber Bones going to go Vines to Ron. Oh, she's going to pack the ice and go S8 Red's Revenge to Ron. That's what I'm talking about. Bones. Creating a crisis here. What do you think, Ron? Justice. Oh, look at Ron. Going to intervene to Vines. So that big bad grenade from the bomber just breaks the seal. Nice. Nicely done by both. All right, let's go from Bomber Bones over to Cat. Oh, we're going red icky time. I think Cat said, I had enough of y'all picking on my team. I'm going to pick on everybody. Red icky. Going to send a max seal over to Ron. and a cadet to the straw man. All right, start with the Icky. Icky going to hit Crimson, minimal damage. Football, minimal damage. Craven Light, get rid of his pet repel. Bones, get rid of your pet repel. Elton, minimal damage. And by minimal damage, I mean we're taking Elton down to 65. He's taking 5. Crimson at 95. Football has gear absorption. He loses his absorption. And Cadet to Strawman, we got 0 flames again. All right, let's go from Cat over to Crimson. I don't know about y'all. This is a good game. What do you guys think, those of you watching? You guys enjoying this battle with these guys? All right, Crimson going to send Ward over to Football. You know why she can do that? Because she just capped another flag. And it's this one. That is flag number 4. She's going to max seal herself. It's good play on Football, playing Ward. S6, Dark 9 to Dr. Dye's Boss. Double damage. Floater gear. %34%. Dr. Dye's Boss is sitting at 2/3 of its top life, and Crimson says, give me some points. Give me some Chromica. I'm going to give her another 10. She got 25 from the Dark Boss, and she got another 10 from Chromica. And dealing some pretty good damage over to the Boss on the other side of the chest. All right, let's go from Crimson over to Ron. Ron's going to move over to the Bomber Zone. Take that Ghost Smoke with him. That'll hit on Craven's turn. Going to go Pet Repel. Regis, Dr. Dye's boss. Good Regis play. Going to take her boss back up to 86%. Craven's concerned about the gas blast, assumably. Oh, Football Master going to Judas that back to Ron. Got Ron on the run. Ron don't know if he's being chased or the meds are kicking in. It's about to find out. It hits. All right. Going to send that back to Ron. It's going to break his seal. All right, let's go from Ron over to football. Father football. Sensei football. Going to release Ward. Boss to their chest. Mirror smoke to Ron. All right, he's got mirror smoke and ghost smoke. Boss to their chest is going to be played in 5 with cap in 7. M7 standard ammo red gel hits. Gonna take Ron from 90. Lot of health. Down to 72%. Good weapon. Better health. M7 standard ammo red gel. We go from football over to Rajin. Regien's going to DZ portal. And Talon Ron to the tank zone. Mere Smoke goes away. Ghost Smoke will still follow him. Gas Blast to Bones. Football's going to intervene the Gas Blast. And a seal. All right. DZ portal. Talon Ron out of the Mere Smoke and also into the tank zone. Gas Blast to Bones is stopped by the intervene. And that is the end of round number 6. The end of round number 6. Got a few things to sort out here. DZ points. 25 Vox, 0 to SLY. Strawman, 0-0. Halos. Cat with 5. Crimson with 5. Regien with 1. Temple, we got nobody from VOX. Bones and Craven. All right, we're going to move on to round number 6. Round number 6. There's no elevation in 6. All right, Craven Light. This is the final round of 5 players. Craven Light is up from the Temple in the tank. Start of Craven Light's turn. Ghost Smoke. Ron, Ghost Smoke's going to break your seal, yes or no? All right, Ghost Smoke is gone, and Ron's seal is gone. Red Taser to Dr. Die. Going to send more Mirror Smoke over to Ron. Max Spark Ron. And M7. Standard ammo red gel from Law Dog. And he's also in the tank. We're just going to make it a M13. And Red Taser would hit Dr. Die because she's at 70%. All right, and Dr. Die is going to medic Ron your shot. That's no bueno. Okay. All right. Well, half of is going to her. It's like we're going to share the wealth here. Oh boy. All right. So half goes to Ron, half goes to Dr. Die. She got no seal. All right. Start with the Red Taser. You better believe you're crying. Ron's like, kill us both. All right. Red Taser. Gonna take Dr. Die from 70%. Down to 52%. M7, standard gel. From Law Dog. %. Taking Ron down to 50%. Taking Dr. Die down to 30%. All right, Ron's sitting at 50. Dr. Die sitting at 30. Going to use seer ability on Ron. Going to take Ron down to 48. All right, let's go from Craven over to Justice. Health check. We got Elton at 65. We got Die at 30. We got Ron at 48. Dr. Die's boss at 86. Justice, Elton, then Dr. Die. I agree, Angel. I think there's a lot of good back and forth. If you're a fan of Play Dead Live, this is type of matches you like to watch. All right, Justice going to go Grizz to Craven. S is Smoke. Dr. Die and a gas blast to Bones. All hits. All right. Grizz to Craven. Gonna knock him out of the tank. Essence Smoke. If resolves, the Essence Smoke is around Justice. Would give Dr. Die 100% health and Justice 30% health. They would trade health if it resolves at the beginning of the turn. And a Gas Blast to Bones is going to knock her out of the temple. Bones taking a little bit of damage from the Gas Blast. Going to take her down to 95%. And Craven, I'm going to take you down to 95%. All right, let's go from Justice over to Elton. Dimes, your move. And Elton is going to go Kang to Main Street. And it is a regular Kang because they do share pets. So Elton could be worth 45. And H9 Red's Revenge. Can't put Mind Melt on it. Mind Melt's for shots, Dimes. Ignite is for grenades, and Disperse are for grenades. But Ron is still an H9 Red's Revenge coming at you. And it hits. Ron's sitting at 48. He can't stop it because he's in mirror smoke. Going to take Ron from 48% down to 18%. All right, we go from Elton over to Dr. Die. Dr. Die's at 100%. Justice at 30, Ron at 18. Elton at 65. Got Die, Bones, Cat, Crimson, Football, and Rage In. Give VOX about 10 more seconds to get that move in. We got Bones on deck waiting to go. Die, Bones, Cat, Crimson, Ron, Football, and Ray Jin. Gonna go Mythic Kang to boss. Dr. Die playing Mythic Kang. Could be worth 63. Throw a seal on Ron. And gonna throw a love boat over. So the love boat, Ron is not a valid target. So the way the love boat works, Die, is the love boat hits a opponent for D10 and heals you for 5. So it's not something you can throw at your teammate and hit your teammate. So I'll let you redirect it at somebody else. Ron's not a valid target. We just got to pick which enemy player we want to redirect it at. Main Street Boss, you got it. All right, Elton. Gonna take the love boat damage from your boss. Take it down to 95%. And the healing would go to Dr. Die. She's at 100%. So no healing goes through. All right, let's go from Dr. Die over to Bones. We got Bones and Cat. Bones going to go Doomsday. Ron. Surrounded by mirror smoke. And a Doomsday device. Nothing he can do about it. The 1-2 shot. Setting it up. Can't prevent it. That's not an activation. That is an attack. All right, and they have killed the captain. Ron, who is going to come in for you? All right, Trigger's going to come in for Ron. Trigger's enjoying the game. She might as well get in and get some. Come on in, Trigger. All right, Bomber Bones with the career kill. Congratulations, Amy. Getting on the board. Cat, you're up. We got Cat, Crimson, Trigger, Football, and Ray Jin. Cat's going DZ Portal. Gold Blitz to their Kang, Fear Smoke Crimson, and Inferno the Strawman. All right, Blitz taking out Elton's Kang. Fear Crimson out of the DZ. Gonna light the first Straw Man, which is going to give her Inhalation, which will break her absorption. VOX with their first Straw Man lit up. All right, DZ, Kill a Kang, Fear Smoke, and Inferno. Let's go from Cat over to Crimson. And Trigger, you are after Crimson. Be ready to rock and roll. And a Ruffled Feather. Thank you, Julie. I just saw that. $25 points. Crimson will be right back. Apparently, she's dancing on Ron's grave at the moment and can't get her move in. Come on, Crimson, get your move in. There it is. She's going to move back to the DZ. All right. After the fear resolves, she easily moves back to the DZ. Going to Dune to the Flame, which you can't. M7D9 to Justice. All right. VOX has a flame lit up. Dune does nothing, so it's the first flame. But M7D9 to Justice. Justice is at 30%. Cat going to prevent the shot. All right, let's go from Crimson over to Trigger. Trigger, Football, and Rage in. All right, while waiting on Trigger. Sly, can we confirm I got Amy with Occupy in last round? Is that correct? So, Julia, make sure we get that added as well. Amy got the Occupy points last round. Yep. Just need your move, Trigger. We got Trigger, Football, and Rage in. All right, going to go Regis with Gamma to Hill Justice. I like the move. It's good team play. All right, going to take Justice up to 60%. All right, let's go to football. We got football and we got Regine. Give football about 15 seconds, and then we got Regine on deck. We'll give Regine 15 seconds as well. Final two moves before we go to the final four. All right, football in 10. There it is. Going to go Mythic Kang to Main Street Boss. Could be worth 63 if they get it. Going to max seal himself. Going to put out the flame. All right, Regine, you're up. Final move of round 6. Give Regine about 10 seconds. There it is. Going to send her for points. Torment to Craven. And Light to Strawman. Hits. First Strawman. We got everybody on that side. Nobody went to the other side. So it looks like the DZ is going to be 0-0. Strawman, 5 points for VOX. They get their first Strawman points. Halos. We got Cat with number 6. Got Crimson with number 6. Regine with number 2. Justice rotates into the Temple. Justice control the Temple in round 6. All right, captains, give me your final lineups. We got 4 moves per team. There's no wall, so this will likely go pretty quickly. Very fun, action-packed night for you guys. This is the way we wrap up the year, wrap up the year with PvP. Trigger coming in for J-Law. Dr. Dye, great job tonight. Trigger will move out, come back in. Father Ron will be back in. Justice stays where he's at. Cat stays. Elton heading out. Looks like the final four is going to be Craven, Dimes, Bones, and Crimson. Justice or Rajin heading out. Trigger Ron, Justice Cat. Football heading out. Good job tonight, football. All right. Let's have some fun. Let's do this. Craven, final move of the night. Where are you going to go with it? Justice, you're up next. Be thinking about your move, what you're going to do, where you're going to go. You guys do not forget, Friday night, we got our season year finale. Final chapter of Krampus Campground. Final level up of the year before we go into inventory. And a big, big reveal Friday night of where we're going to start our adventure in 2023. So big, big transition for you guys will be revealed this Friday night. Red Petro to Cat, Pill Torment, Cadet to Strawman. All right, Petro is going to knock Cat out of the DZ. He's going to put out the Strawman. All right, a little bit of damage to Cat. We'll take her down to 95%. Let's go to Justice. Justice, your final move of 2023. And I'm telling you, that man making a strong case for Rookie of the Year. Justice, is great having you join at the latter part of 2022. Really looking forward to your game in 2023. Big part of what we're doing. Same thing, Dr. Dye. Love having you guys a part of PvP. Same thing, Sir Tim. Good to see you back, my man. All the players. We're super strong, super fun when we have all of our players really here competing, battling. Even on those nights where you get wrecked a little bit. Sometimes it happens. Sometimes the other teams just, they got the firepower and wait till you use your preventions and sneak in with something. That's the name of Faction Wars. Hey, Joe, Sly had you covered. I'm sure you'll get a chance to cover one of those players eventually. That's why we have players, that can step up, step in. Love it when we have all of our players, but sometimes we're going to be down a player. Give Justice about 10 more seconds to get that move in. And we got dimes on deck after Justice. All right, in 5, 4, in 3, in 2, we need a move, Vox. We'll give him a couple more seconds. We're just going to nerf the attack. So see if he can send it to me or we can get him back online. I'll give him a countdown, but the attack's just going to be weakened. All right, give him another 10 seconds, and I'm going to nerf it one more time. He's online. He is connected, but we'll see if we can get a message. All right, a couple more seconds. All right, there we go. We got him. We got Skiff to Craven, H9 Blue Spark, Thrill Smoke, Standard Ammo Red Gel to Craven. Now we got some damage coming in, Craven. It hits. All right, Craven Light was sitting at 95%. Skiff going to come in, going to take Craven down to 89%. H9. Blue Spark, Thrill Smoke. A lot of juice. Newish weapon. Still needs a little bit of upgrade, but nonetheless, that's the way you bring the heat. H9, 10, 11. Craven Light going from 89% all the way down to 73%. 16%. For a new player, new weapon, top geared player, 16%, not bad. Craven's sitting at 73%. I think you guys are going to make a monster out of Justice. Craven, I think you got him initiated. Pulled him into the dungeon. Now he's going to get a taste for that PvP. All right, let's go from Justice over to Dimes. Dimes, you're up. On Dimes' turn, we're going to go ahead and cap 63-point Kang. And 5th flag of the night for Team SLY. Give Deadly Dimes about 10 more seconds. Get her move in. And we got Dr. Die waiting in the wings. Dr. Die, you'll be up next. Actually, sorry, I keep saying Dr. Die. Trigger, you'll be up next. So we got dimes, and then trigger. Sorry, trigger. Dimes, go head over to the temple. Gonna fear justice. Go midnight to cat. Max Spark cat. Red gel to strawman. Ron, does midnight hit? Hits. All right, cat is stuck in the rover zone. Midnight hits. Static effect keeps her there. Max Spark stacks it. She cannot be moved. Gonna light up a straw man. Gonna take dimes down to 90%. All right, let's go over to trigger. Trigger, your final move of the night. Trigger Bones, Cat, Crimson, and Ron. Give Trigger about 10 more seconds to get her move in. All right, Angel, another 5 seconds. Get that move typed in. And Bones, you're on deck. We got you coming up after that. All right. We got to roll, guys. These moves are like 5 minutes in between. We got to skip. So I got to skip Trigger and go over to Bones. Bones, you're up. Gold Regis, Men to Craven, Max Steel Craven, Standard Ammo, Red Gel. Ron, does it hit? All right, let's go over to Cat. Cat, your final move of the night. We got Cat, Crimson, and Ron. Boss cap for VOX, another 63. Third boss for Team VOX. Orcus to Crimson, Cadet to Strawman. Orcus will break the seal. Cadet to Strawman's going to put out one of Strawman. All right, let's go to Crimson. Final move, Crimson. We got Crimson and we got Ron. That is a good challenge. Yep, put them both out. Splash would have put out one, and the grenade would have put out the other one. 1-2 shot. I just want to make you challenge something before the end of the night. Ron, is that your first challenge of the whole night? I was down to literally like 2 players. Pretty smooth game for the most part, but round 7, obviously we just had some lag or some interference, and the round took a little longer. Crimson final move, 10 more seconds, and then we'll go to Ron. Oh, it's not on my screen. Just type it again. It might say something like stab Ron in the face, and YouTube's probably like, no, you can't say that. I think she's gonna spit some beech nut in Ron's eye. There it is. All right, Talon, Craven to the DZ, and D9 standard ammo blue gel to Ron. All right, and blue gel can't freeze him on his final turn, so there's no die roll. Ron, you're gonna take the damage. Hits. We'll take Ron down to 84%. Ron, your final move of the night. I'll move Craven to the other DZ, sorry. Got you in the wrong one, Craven. Ron, going to move over to the bomber zone. A Talon Justice to the temple. And gonna light a straw man. Gonna prevent the grenade. All right. Congratulations, Justice and Ron. Nice tag team combo there. Getting Justice a golden orb. Extra 100 points right there. Ron moving to the bomber zone. Getting an Occupy 150 points. Cap Football's boss at the end. Flag number 6. Got Craven and Crimson splitting the DZ points at 75-0. Dimes in the temple, but it doesn't matter because blessings mean nothing. Justice was there for 5 rounds. PCP DZ points. Crimson Tide's the queen of the DZ. I'm telling you, they find a way to get it done. Crimson Tide, 100 points. Cat finished second with 50. And I see some PvP XP. You got it. You're going to need all you can get. And if you plan on trying to get some extra XP and you have those potions, I suggest you use them right now. Do me a favor, everybody. Congratulate each other on a great, great match. A lot of fun with both of these teams. This is the final one. SLY obviously pulled away at the end. It's a formality. I got to get you guys a total. So hang out, chill for a couple minutes, and I'll get you a final score. So I'll be right back. All right, everybody, we are back. I'm going to go through this relatively quickly. This was a different format, so certainly caught some people off guard, but it was probably the most complete game we've seen SLY play. This was a good game, and when you see the score, you'll understand why. Flags 1,350 to 600. That's a huge difference. Tough to make that up. Straw man. 10 to 5, Mind, Body, and Soul. 200 points for SLY. Killing Blows, 200 points for SLY. 0 for VOX. Kangs, 378 for VOX. 302 for SLY. Slight advantage there for VOX. DZ, 175 SLY. 125 for VOX. A couple extras. Feather. Both teams got a cannonball. Both teams got a tire. PCP DZ. 150. Occupy, we got 100 points for VOX. And they had a few extras. They had 4 Cinders and a Dark Boss. Ended up 205 in extras. Get over to SLY. SLY got 150 points for Kill the Captain. They got 150 points for Occupy bonus. VOX did as well. And they also had 75 points in extras between the Dark Boss, a couple other things. Final score tonight, SLY 2,787. VOX 1,563, about a 1,200 point victory tonight for Team SLY. Certainly hitting their groove at the end of the year, but you know what? We get a little bit of a break. Teams get to regroup. They get to talk about it. They get to strategize. And if you have not strategized yet, if you have not talked about the weapons, the upgrades, all of those things, now is the time to do it. Believe me, planning makes a big difference. I know the holidays, a little tough to do it around the holidays. I get it. So some of the games are very spontaneous. But got a blackout period tomorrow at 8 o'clock. So after that, you'll have, a week or so. Get your upgrades in. Once you get your inventory, pay attention to your inventory and get those gems, get those glyphs, get every little bit of damage you can get. We saw that tonight. Some of you new players, get those weapons leveled up. Get those Onyx skins on those weapons. There's a big difference between a weapon hitting for 500 and a weapon hitting for 1,200. Every little bit makes a big difference. You saw that tonight. Everybody see the difference when Craven brings out a law dog and hits somebody with a law dog? Sometimes that's hitting a person 3 times more than what a new player is. So believe me, they've all been there. It's a long path, but get it leveled up. Pay attention to the game, study it, and you'll make good moves. Great game tonight. A lot of fun, and we're off tomorrow night, and hopefully I will see all of you guys Friday night to get in, get your level up so you can make those weapons and that gear even better. Great job to everybody. Fun night, and I'll see you all Friday night. Have a good one, everybody. Peace.